Proper Context Media, we back. Battle rap is about narratives and context. We're here to remove the narratives and put battle rap, at least in dialogue, in this proper context. It's your boy Musa 74 Wick.
Sincere, man. You already know.
And before we get started, you already know what time it is. Like and subscribe to the channel, Proper Context Media, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all of that. The Real Musa 7414.
So Cold Day on Instagram as well as Twitter. Cheer. You already know.
All right, you know what it is. If we can get to the root and then need to get it to the branches.
Hater. Hater.
You know, y'all seen the title. Are battle rappers stealing bars?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna say this. Shout out to, Sue Surf, Aver, J Rock, all of them, everybody, Quilly, all of that. I'm gonna say this though. I don't want to say that they're stealing because I'm gonna look at it from both sides. I'm gonna present both sides. I don't want to say that, let me look at this from the other side first. So people like, Verb, them say, yeah, you're a professional battle rapper. Your shit shouldn't be sounding like other people. Like, they pay you a substantial amount of money to not sound like other people. But on the other hand, like if you're rhyming these type of words, like exciting this and that, it's only certain words you only can grasp from a certain pool of words. You know what I'm saying? When you're rhyming certain words, you know what I mean? Especially when you're rhyming with, we rhyming with words that, go before that as well. You're not just rhyming with the N word. So I don't want to just jump out the window and say these brothers are stealing or nothing like that. But I will say this: that shit sound real similar.
Mm-hmm.
It sound real similar, and for somebody to be getting paid that much, it shouldn't be sounding that similar. But I'm gonna say this though: I don't feel like I ain't gonna say Verb was wrong for like posting it, but like, come on, bro. If somebody send you that and like you just post it and throw it up, like, what was the benefit? Like, what was you trying to achieve in it? Like, what was the outcome? Like, are you trying to win some type of war? Are you trying to like have the people be like, oh, he's a bad guy or this and that? Are you just trying to be like, I don't know. I'm not trying to say enough. I'm like trying to figure out like what was your goal in that?
What was the
I
mumble?
mean, was it accomplished? Because right after that, somebody posted one of you, and I just was looking at something else, and it was like, same or similar. You was on that bitch like a couple times, so it's like, and then now it's digging up this battle rapper and that battle rapper. It's like, okay, now listen, I get it, I get it. You know what I mean? Somebody got to have some accountability though. Like you
Mm-hmm.
niggas is pulling from the same, you know what I mean? Whatever, but it's other. Like, come on, man. Like, it's too many incidences back to back to back to back to back. And on top of that, how many times have we been watching around and we be like, damn, I heard that before. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So it's like it's too many of that. You know what I mean? Especially now with instances back to back to back. But I don't agree with people just going to look for it. Especially battle rappers going to look for the post on another battle rapper name in order to defame him. Especially if you ain't even got a battle.
Exactly. That shit not cool.
Like that shit just
To the point
corny.
of
But
that.
on the other hand, like y'all niggas need to step y'all pen up
Talk
for real,
about
for
it.
real. Like
Talk
y'all
about
sounding
it.
like other niggas.
Talk
That's
about
the
it.
bottom line. Y'all sounding like other niggas.
Y'all copying
Like
other citizens. Y'all
they
copying
paying
other
y'all a lot of
creators.
money, but y'all sounding like other niggas. That should bother you. You shouldn't. No motherfucker shouldn't even get mad that the motherfucker pointed it out. Cause I'm just presenting both sides. You should get mad at the motherfucker pointing it out because you sounded like another nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Like step
Talk
your
about it.
pen up. Like come on, man. Like go in your own lane. If they saying that you ain't or whatever, and on Surf's, in Surf's defense, like he didn't have that cadence for a long time. But so have Quilly, I mean Jersey and Philly, they right there. So like
Mm-hmm.
Surf always had that cadence. I don't feel like he stole the cadence. I do feel like the rhyme pattern was similar. You know what I mean? If you want to say the same, but their approach on every bar was like, it was completely different. So it was like, Surf had a battle rap approach to each
Mm-hmm.
bar where Quilly was just rapping, but that doesn't excuse the fact that it sounds similar. Do I think Sue Surf stole it? No, I don't. But the fact that you said that you ain't never seen it sound crazy as hell. Like, come on, man, we know you seen it. I would have, You know what I mean? We know you seen it. Like, you know what I mean? And I know you probably said it in the spur of the moment. You know what I mean? Niggas was, kept on talking about it. You on live. Niggas kept on, like, you know what I mean? Saying. And I only listen to niggas. Like, let's be for real. You do.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna like hold that against you so much, but that do sound crazy, and that makes everything else look in the spectrum of things. It makes everything else looks crazy. A Verb, like you couldn't wait to post some shit on Surf. Like, you know what I mean? You couldn't wait, and then the shit surface about you when you just trying to brush it off, and then throw it on. Oh, Cola, I told you he was going. Like, nah, bro. Like, nah. Like, we ain't overlooking that either. Like, you try to like those. Like, come on, we ain't like. So it'd be like the little shit like that. Like, come on, man, this better. Y'all niggas, y'all niggas getting paid a lot of money. I should be sounding
Mhm.
like other niggas, and you other niggas shouldn't be like make it your goal to, what I mean, downplay other niggas. But I will say this, sir, it does sound similar. You know what I mean? And then when people point it out, you know what I mean, through media or whatever, like you can't be getting mad how much you talk about niggas. You done talked about niggas for 10, 12 years, and then somebody said that you sound similar to another nigga. You want to talk about niggas that sucking dick. That's kind of crazy. And I'm not talking about no situation with no specific person. I'm just saying in general. Like if somebody's, hey man, you didn't talk about a lot of people. You talk about people talking about you or people I'm always in there. Hey, bro, listen. Sometimes you was in them headlines because you was talking about niggas. So take it when your turn come. That's it. Like you act like you ain't never said nothing about a nigga. And it's battle rap. Facts. This is all battle rap. Nigga said you stole bars, or you was using other people's bars, or you sound similar to in battle rap while you were having a battle.
Put things in proper context. We only really talking about it because it is involving in the first round of the Cortez round.
That's the only reason I'm talking about
Only
it. But
reason we
like
talk about it.
once
We
it's
here to put
indicated,
things in proper context, cater to the roots. It's the only reason we even addressing or talking about
that's
it.
the
And
fact.
it has to do with the battle.
Anything else, we only talking about battle rap. But the
Exactly.
fact is that hey, it's battle rap. You always tell a nigga keep it battle rap or this and that. But no, listen. As soon as a nigga keep talking about battle rap, you want to start talking about money and shit that you did at the vest. Listen, them niggas only said that you sound similar to or stole or whatever
Mhm.
their opinion was about the battle. This is battle rap. You just had a battle.
Mhm.
So like I don't, like that was just kind of crazy. And Verb, like, stop going look for stuff. Like you just seem like you just hate now. Like you going on 2 hour rants. Like you out one speaker is 300 people in there. You just ranting about Sir. Like it sounds like it looks crazy. Like and it's been going on for a long time. Like it's like stop, bro. Like you obsessed. It looks like you think that you bringing shit to light. You think that you like doing something for, bro. You look like you obsessed with this man.
Mhm.
Like you going on 3, 4 hour rants about Sue Surf, about other niggas. Like this shit is crazy. You always talk about another nigga gay, this and this and that. Bro, you going on hour rants about other niggas. Like stop. Like you going posting, can't wait to post shit about other niggas. You can't wait. Stop. Shit getting kind of weird. Like stop. Like and all you battle rappers who sounding like other niggas, y'all need to stop too. Like step your pen up, like nigga, so a nigga can't say that you took this from another nigga or took that from another nigga. Because if the bars are similar, how the fuck you gonna get mad? Only thing you can say is, hey, we, we rhyme the same words. Cool. Make that your defense. Don't say you ain't never seen a nigga or whatever. They get mad at a nigga for saying that you sounded like, especially if y'all rhyme the same words. Like, just say we rhyme the same words. How fucking hard is that? Why you getting mad? Nigga say you stole it. Nah, we just rhyme the same words. Our approach is different.
All right, Musa. All right, Musa. Let me get the ball, man. Let me
Go
hold the
ahead,
ball.
go ahead. Do you think?
My son just went up and down the court crazy. I seen that. My boy went crazy for the first 10 minutes.
This shit be
After that,
crazy.
I was just posting up. You set the pick right quick. Let him get through it. That's all I'm doing real quick. But real quick, just to put things in real proper context. As I said, we like to cater to the roots here. Can't take care of the tree if you ain't catering to the roots. That's just a fact. Uh, People, we talking about cadences right now and flows because we being very literal about what happened with But what we talking about? If we start talking about cadences and copying things like that, what comes to mind, an epiphany that I had while you were running up and down the court, just going crazy, just something that crossed my mind. Oh, maybe this is something I could do too, or I could say, or I could add to the conversation. When New Jersey Twerk first came up, that style rap was big in battle rap. It hit battle rap, and a lot of people started to copy that flow, that cadence. And us as media, every time we noticed it, we will point it out and say, "Hey, you're doing the New Jersey twerk flow, the scarecrow, the bigger nah. You know, you doing the New Jersey twerk thing, man." And we would take points off. Why in this situation, when we're dealing with Sue Surf, it applies differently, and people are scared to address it. They're scared to penalize him in this battle for him doing something of the same. But I understand it's not a rapper that's in battle rap, but in a sense, he did the same exact thing. He should be penalized for that in his round because it's not original content. We understand that battle rap is a form of rap where it's a lot harder than rap. You have to come in.
But wait. We can't say it's not original content. We can't say, we could just say that the rhyme pattern wasn't original. But his approach and everything, like the lines were completely different.
Okay. So I'll correct myself. Original content. However, the flow was something that he did take from someone else. Which is in rap in general, we all take flows from everybody else. This is how you eventually get your own flow.
Like Quilly Q-Pac, don't forget the hyphen.
Mm-hmm.
That was what Quilly said. Don't forget Quilly Q-Pac, don't forget the hyphen.
Hyphen.
And Surf said,
your death day is your death date.
Your birthday's your death date. Your lifespan's a hyphen. And that's literally true on your tombstone. Is your birthday's your death date. Your lifespan is that hyphen.
Yeah. That's a fact.
So I mean,
it's
like it was two different approaches to the, it's a party for real niggas. Y'all not invited. They asked me how I feel about Cool. I don't like them.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was you ain't never been to Granddad's house. I'll invite them. Them was two different type of things. It's a party for real niggas. Y'all not invited, and you ain't never been to Granddad's house. I'll invite him. We know what he's talking about. He's the he's grandson. So I don't feel like the bars were stolen. Because the approach and everything was completely different. The rhyme pattern is similar. And I feel the same about, across the board. I don't know. Unless I got hard proof that I know for a fact that you watched it. Unless I know the nigga
Musa.
About, or you recap the battle.
Musa.
You can't say that you can't say you ain't watching because we know.
I got the rock, Musa. Let me get the rock. Let me take the shot. Can you agree with me though? I agree with you. The lines are completely different. We cannot debate the material. Both material from Quilly and Sue Surf is original material. Agreed across the board. Me and you do not disagree on that aspect in any one shape or form. What I disagree though is the cadence. Once the cadence is set there, all he has to do is fill in the words. And for example,
it's already served cadence. He already served it.
Let me finish. For example, New Jersey twerks flow. And if you just got that flow and you just fill in the words, it becomes easier, effortless after that point. No?
Not only because New Jersey Twerk emphasizes his punch at the end and all of that. But listen, that's not the same. Sue Surf rapped the rhyme pattern in his own cadence. But he only had the ending words. He didn't have even the same corresponding words.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you.
You understand? Like he didn't even have the same corresponding words. Like when he was talking about the iron, and Sue Surf was talking about rip off air when they was both talking about Tyson. You know what I mean? So it was the different approach. Now, so I'm not defending Sue Surf at all. I'm just saying because it sounds similar. So, like, even when I was in the spaces, and I wrote the bars down and came back into the spaces. And I was, saying, hey, man, I don't feel like it's similar, blah, blah, blah. But after we was going through and I was like, okay, I can understand. Like, y'all got it. I couldn't even argue with them no more because it sounded so similar. But
can we go through the breakdown, Musa, please? Musa,
take the breakdown?
Please. Yes, I need the breakdown here. Real Proper Context Media. We cater to the roots. I need the breakdown. I need to hear it. Because we got to get to it because that cadence, that flow is way easy.
It's a party for real niggas. Y'all not invited.
Mm-hmm.
And get into the money, but here rat, you bitches like it. Powder from Colombia, the sour came from Dykeman. Plain Jane Rolly, no icing. Do the right thing with the red bottoms, I spike them. Streets cold, Minnesota Viking is biting. Internet gangsters, y'all gonna kill me with the typing. Iron on me, I ain't fighting, I ain't Tyson. Quilly Q-Pac, don't forget the hyphen. I must be exciting. Lock in the Pirates, drop the icing. Break the whole patty down, get the slicing. So now they did like it was the whole that rhyme pattern is similar. So they asked me how I feel about Core. I don't like them. Your birth date, your death date, your lifespan, a hyphen. I'm only here for the I'm only here for the cake, the 30 just the icing. You'll be with the wings, Brightland. I'm exciting. See the half moon turn liking. Once it flash, drive your whole memory, wipe them. Bat with the nail across size, I spike them. We push to the side the type writing. You ever been to granddad house? I'll invite him. Light him. Leatherface, cut him up, slice him. Stinking, reeking everywhere. Dykeman. Okay, listen. That's not okay. So let's go through bar. Let's so I said them both. Let's go through the bar. So when he says it's a party for real niggas, y'all not invited. That's Quilly. So here's this. You ever been to granddad's house? I'll invite him. Not the same. He getting money in the rat. He getting money, but he a rat. You bitches like it. He asked me how I feel about Cole. I don't like him.
Yeah, that's right there. That's about the same. He just
probably he getting money, but he a rat, and you bitches like it.
Like it. They asked me about Cole. I don't like him.
Powder from Colombia. The sour came from Dykeman.
That's Quilly.
Reeking everywhere. Dykeman.
Yeah. That's Surf.
Plain Jane Rolly, no icing.
That's Quilly.
I'm only here for the cake. The 30 just the icing. Do the right thing with the red bottoms, I spike them. Bat with the nail, the core sides, I spike them. So listen, bat with the nail, the core side, Spike Lee.
Yeah, I know core side, yeah.
With the nail, and Spike Lee had the picture with the bat with the come on. That's kind of like they I don't know, they feel like they're reaching a little bit. Streets cold, Minnesota Viking is biting. He didn't even say biting, he said lightning.
He said lightning?
He said lightning. But he did say now the plain Jane Rolly, no icing. Now Surf did say Brightland because that's a watch, and he said Rolly, so they trying to say that was, you know what I mean? But he didn't even say biting, he said liking. So like, I don't know why they even put that. Internet gangster, y'all gonna kill me with the typing. We put you to the side that type writing.
That bar is hard. I ain't gonna hold you. That bar.
That's something totally different. That bar is crazy too.
That bar. I think that bar.
That type writing.
That type rant, bro. I grew up with type writing.
He talking about typing. You an internet gangster. You gonna kill me with the type. He said, "You old. We gonna kill you. You old. We push it aside that type right. That shit is crazy. Like you can't even like. Now it's like, come on, man. Iron on me. I ain't fighting. I ain't Tyson. I'll let it rip off air. Mike Tyson.
I don't know, bro. This shit is tricky, King. This shit is real tricky, bro.
So listen, I'm gonna say this. I ain't saying that nobody who feel like is wrong because it's similar. All of it is similar. Even though the approach is different, the end is similar. I feel like he didn't steal it.
He
was influenced by it. So for the fact that you just say that you ain't never heard it, it was more. You should have said, I was influenced by Quilly. Philly and them is right there, like whatever. I was paying homage, but the fact you said you ain't never seen it make it sound crazy. Now it's like it's hard to do. It's kind of crazy.
How often does this happen in hip hop, like with music, bro?
A lot.
Or you think it's just we don't notice it because it's not put out?
No, people do blogs about it all the time.
That's crazy.
People do blogs about it all the time. Like it happens a lot. Like how many times you been sitting? I'll give you one. I'll give you a perfect example. Was it real name Brandon versus MVP on Gnome? Summer, you know the what was it, UM4? And was the second round? It seemed like I heard all of that before. It seems like I heard all of it before, like damn near all of it. So I'm like, and even niggas in the chat on Caffeine was like, yo, we heard this before. A lot of shit sounds similar. It's like they grasping from the same word pool, and maybe they need to expand their pen a little more so they won't be sounding alike. Because as soon as you say you sound like another nigga, a nigga get mad.
Can it be because people think that once you're in the URL, you're pigeonholed to a certain style that the crowd likes, that you can't really deform and jump?
The style is cool. That style is different from words. Like y'all sounding alike with the same words.
Because they all use the Thule, nigga. The boot. It's like how many can you rhyme something with the Thule, or how many schemes can you write with the Thule or the Bird or the Nino or the 1-9? It's like at this point, it's like
how many words can you rhyme with? Like them, liking, excitement, like it, you know, lightning or biting, you know what I mean, Viking and all that. Like it's only a certain
Viking, you know Viking, and Miking.
So when you put it together how you want to put it together, I can guarantee you, I could find a lot of patterns or rhymes, you know, schemes and rhyme patterns that I could find from plenty battle rappers that came from other places. Because it's only a certain, for that one rhyming word, for the word that you rhyme with and its corresponding word, it's only a certain amount of places you can go.
You know what it is? It's like what me and you are both teetering the line of just saying in general is that niggas is not expanding their vocabulary in general. Like niggas is not touching words like superlative. Niggas ain't trying to rhyme words like prestige. Niggas is just sticking to regular root basic words that niggas know what to rhyme or go to rhyme words. Niggas is not jumping out the box and trying to do something different anymore. It's just niggas is kind of battle rap is kind of in a comfortable state right now where there's so much happening every 2 weeks, every 2 months that it lacks that much time for that creativity in my mind. People are rushing material so quick that you know, it's just no time to really sit there and really come up with some shit.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it is for real. Battle rap is so toxic that as soon as you know it's something, you automatically jump to the negative. But yo, you got to remember that you fan or media or whatever. At some point, you got to try to make an excuse. And some of us did try to make an excuse for brothers when as soon as we heard about it. Like Cola, Rosenberg. We was all in the space. If y'all was in there at first, when we first started with talking about it, we was making a lot of excuses. And I still am. I'm one of the ones who...
Hold on. Shout out Hennessy. Shout out Cola. Hennessy TV, Black Compass Media. I paid my $100. I lost my 3-0 bet. But Cortez 2-1. I stand on that shit. And I knew that, well, when I...
Hey, listen.
Too good
back to what I was saying. Listen, we was in there.
Your man
we was making excuses. I'm still making excuses. So, not even really for him. I'm talking about for all battle rappers in general.
Shout out to him. He's 10-2.
We was, you know, it was to the point where it was like I went and wrote the bars down, came back, and we were trying to make excuses. But after a while, you can't make no more excuses. That sounds too similar. So I stopped. I backed up. And listen, niggas wasn't hating. Niggas was doing their job as media. So you know, when I see people talking about Cola this and Cola that, and I ain't even talking about Server, I'm talking about in general, because I seen the live. I seen the comments on the live talking about Cola with this and Cola with that. Man, Cola wasn't hating at all. Henny wasn't hating. Rose wasn't hating. Not even Jack. It's just that
niggas is just being real.
And he did what he was doing his job. And niggas ran out of excuses to make for real, because nigga was trying to make excuses for niggas. Even with, you know, I even tried to make excuses for Verb, because I feel like, you know, maybe, I don't know if he's seen that Bad News battle, even if it was a year before or whatever. Like, I can't say, you know, their sound real similar. You know what I'm saying? Tay-Rock and Reaper, that shit sound real similar. So
yeah, that like, big ball.
I can't keep on.
That was one bar. That's like if me and you both wrote a haymaker. I mean, both wrote a scheme, and we both ended with the same.
Man, it don't matter if it's 1 bar or 12, man. If y'all gonna hold hold it. Y'all gonna hold 12, hold one bar accountable, hold everything accountable if y'all gonna hold it accountable. Or don't hold nothing accountable. It ain't no debilitating scale on if it's this much or that much. It ain't no scale. Wrong is wrong. It's only good and bad. That's it. Don't make one thing count more than the other. Well, he only did one bar. No, but if it sounds similar, it sounds similar. So we ain't gonna separate it. What I'm gonna say is that I'm not gonna say y'all niggas is stealing. I'm gonna say y'all niggas, y'all starting to sound similar to other niggas, and y'all might want to do something with them.
I might want to start expanding this pen a little bit, reading vocabulary more, reading dictionary, thesauruses or whatever, man. Start reading a lot more, y'all. Just start expanding it. Start doing other things creatively, man. Don't be afraid of what the fans think. Because at the end of the day, y'all get yourselves there. We the fans push y'all there. But y'all create whatever it is that y'all create at first that gravitates us as fans to like whatever the material your style is. New Jersey Twerk was the New Jersey Twerk when he first came in. Sue Surf was the Sue Surf when he first came in. All of them with their styles, whatever it was that got them to there, they had to try that on stage for the first time and see how it comes across, man. So that's what all I could do as media in talking in this, because like shout out my boy Musa. We don't want to put nobody on stealing because stealing is a huge accusation and we got no proof.
Like you said, nigga stealing. That's like calling a nigga a snitch or a rat. I mean, or a rapist. Like that's like you got what proof you got? Like you got that's like calling a nigga a rat. Like what proof you got for that? Like I ain't gonna say a nigga stealing, but I'm gonna say that shit sound real similar. You might want to do something about that. It might not, you get nobody no more ammunition.
Might be under a telescope next time around.
And, and then sometimes your approach might need to be a little different. Because a nigga tell you something or a nigga say something to you, or a nigga say something about it, don't mean that they hating because it was people who was in there that was trying to make excuses for you and who was not. It was not that we needed to, or not that you need any excuses because you Sue Surf. But the fact of the matter is, it was like not everybody was in there just jumping on that bandwagon. And Cola, none of them was either. Them that it wasn't a space to bash Surf. It was a space to say, hey, listen, this is what's going on. This is our opinion as media. Not everybody had everybody's opinion. Niggas wasn't even over there arguing or nothing. Like, come on, man. Nigga wasn't hating on nobody. Same thing happened the next day with Surf. I mean, with Verb. Like, and Verb, like, stop. Like Verb doing a lot. Like I ain't even about to do that. Like, cause he wanted to go to me on my Mount Rushmore, but like you doing the most. Like it's almost like I'm gonna keep it real. Like I'm just going like it's almost like the shit you doing. Like you need to be over there with Queen of the Ring. Like this shit is like, come on, man, you digging too much. Like pause. Like you doing too much. Like you can't wait till these talking about you at the air nigga dirty laundry. That's like a bitch. I'm about to expose this. Like come on, man, that's what you sound like. Like talking about to expose all the secrets about. Hey, bro, like, come on, man. That's what the girl go online and talk all about you out there on break up. Like, stop.
My question is he fishing for a battle or something?
I don't know. I just know that like a nigga like me, I don't give a fuck about none of that extra shit you talking about. Like it, as Cola would say, what about that battle?
Yeah.
Like, all of that extra shit, like, come on, man, you exposing that. Like, come on, you about to be talking about niggas who or you fishing for a battle for like it just be too much. Like, just like damn, bro. Like, what are you doing? Is my question. Like, what are you doing? Because the nigga like me is like, why are you doing all of this talking about other niggas and talking about battle rap and just talking about that? And then in the same token say, you don't need battle rap, but this is what's wrong with you niggas in battle rap. Hey, yo, listen. Like, it's just a lot. Like, it just be like, I don't know. But then you talk about you niggas ain't men, but like, damn, like, you on there only talking about niggas.
Yeah. Facts.
You might as well, man, take that shit to the beauty shop. We ain't trying to hear that shit. Hey, Proper Context Media. You know what it is. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe.
Talk about it.
Proper Context Media, you know what it is.
It up.
Musa 74.
Sincere, man. You already know.
Y'all have a good night.
Chill.